Hello there! Welcome to this, the War Room. This is where we look at some of the entrants in the Eurovision Song Contest. We analyse them, and we try and work out strategies to make sure that we can win the Eurovision Song Contest in 2010. Now, it's quite interesting actually. One song yesterday was released for the first time, and we've got to play it to you now to see what we actually think of this one. This is from the Netherlands. The title is Ik ben verliefd, which means I'm in love, basically. It's written by Pierre Carter, who is famous for the Smurf song. And I never thought I'd be embarrassed to hear a key change like that. I don't know if there's anything to worry about for the Netherlands this year, but you know, it's maybe an idea to keep away from that like traditional German Schlager style of music. I think I'm not going to beat that for rubbish German Schlager music. So I think we'll try to keep something that I know. There's been a few other participants announced in the contest. Let's have a listen to some of their famous stuff and see what we think of that. This is Michael van der Heyden, who's representing Switzerland.
Grau wie der hundertste Luftballon, grau wie die Raupe über ihren Kokon, grau wie das Wasser, grau wie die See, Dezember Schnee, grau wie das Wasser, grau wie die See, Dezember Schnee, grau, die Welt ist so grau.
Can't understand any more of that one. No, not a fan of that. It's sung called It's Raining Gold, and I believe it's in French, I think. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. I don't think that's... Never vote for anything that kind of style. How about this one? We've got Miro now from Bulgaria. Not a good year for Eurovision, is it? No, I think having an expert, Eurovision composer myself come forward who knows how the scheme works. I think that's maybe the key. Stuff like that, it's never got to do well on the Eurovision stage. We've got one more. This is Tom Dice, so this is his most famous song, so we'll listen to it.
Everyone around me thinks that I'm going crazy. Baby, I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you.
to bear in mind actually, because Belgium's obviously not that song, but they selected Tom Dice here. It would expect from him, he finished second, I believe, in Belgian X Factor. We'd expect to be that kind of style. We'd expect him to sit there with guitar and stuff like that. He's quite young, he's in our age range. He's probably going to go for that, you know, cute Eurovision vote in a sense, and we've got to try and obviously counteract that. So we can't be the bankers that we're going to be the youthful, adorable ones. So we've got to have a song with a bit more edge, and that's something that I've really got to bear in mind when I'm trying to write a song. That if you've got to beat him, we'll go for something completely different, get the voters to actually come and vote for our entry. But it's funny to see how Eurovision's changed. Now, the top 2 songs last year weren't things that I just expected would do well in Eurovision, but we've got half juries, half televoting. It's making it a very different ball game. Eurovision's not as obvious, not as gimmicky as it was in the last few years. I mean, let's go through the top 2 again. Right, of course, Fairy Tale, very popular entry.
Every day we started fighting. Every night we fell in love. No one else could make us sadder, but no one else could lift me high above.
Oh, we've got, well, in second place, like Iceland. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes. You see, the thing about those 2 entrants is that they are both very young and very, very attractive. And yeah, she's pretty special. Now, it seems to make a difference. It goes back to the old traditional Eurovision way when, not so much looks, but just your likability factor came into it, and I think that's something we have to bear in mind with the entrant that we'll be picking, is making sure we have a selection there of people who voters will relate to. It's not just about the song how you perform it, it's about who you're going to say, yes, do you want them to win? And that's a big difference Eurovision has with music competitions. And it's a balance that we need to try and get right. Obviously, at the moment, I'm pretty confident. There's nothing to worry about here. But we've got Albania selected next week, and that's something that we need to look into. A very strong song last year, got to the final. And obviously we just need to work out what we're looking for now. So as I say, keep entries coming in. I'm looking forward to it now, and it's back to the songwriting from me. So thank you very much. I'll be on the camera very soon.